war of words between the Scott County Council and the Sheriff's Office has reached a boiling point.
Scott County Sheriff Jerry Gooden sued the council last month over a budget so deeply underfunded, he began moving jail inmates to other counties and preparing to pull his patrol deputies into the jail.
Wave News troubleshooter Mark Stevens says that an emergency order from a judge provided enough cash for the next 45 days.
A week before Christmas, a judge ordered nearly $77,000 in budget cuts restored to the Sheriff's Office. That's only enough to cover 45 days, but the funding allowed the office to patrol during this week's winter storm. It responded to 30 crashes, and there's another storm coming. The battle between the Scott County Sheriff and the County Council first erupted over new trucks.
I don't have $33,000 to be able to pay for this.
Scott County Sheriff Jerry Gooden shared his frustration with Wave when we first reported the council failed to provide money at the time for 3 ongoing car payments to Ford. It's since paid for the trucks in full, but Gooden's budget was still $800,000 short, forcing him to repeatedly request more money.
It is the responsibility of the county council to properly fund the sheriff's office, adequately fund it.
Gooden sued the council, the commissioners, and the auditor last month for their failure to pay overdue bills and for a 2025 budget 54% smaller than last year. Cuts are so deep, Gooden had no money to pay jail employees or fuel to patrol the county for more than a month. Council members exploded during a meeting the day after he filed his lawsuit.
You don't understand how these budgets work at all.
If you take...
Oh, yes, I do. I understand them very well.
You want the Gooden tax to show up on your paycheck to pay the sheriff's department.
And we're just supposed to just clean this mess up and sweep it up under the rug so taxpayers don't know nothing about it.
I'm not willing to them not know nothing about it.
That's as much bull as I've ever seen anything in my life.
A special judge ordered the council before Christmas to cough up $62,000 to pay for part-time jail and patrol salaries. The judge also ordered the council to provide an additional $15,000 for fuel. In exchange, she ordered the county and sheriff's office into mediation.
Jerry Gooden has about spent this county bankrupt.
The entirely Republican-controlled council and Democratic Sheriff Gooden are far apart. Gooden told the judge he submitted a $4 million budget request. The council rejected it and only provided $1.7 million. Their next court hearing is at the end of the month. The county has lawyered up hiring an outside firm, and this case is being closely watched outside of Scott County. Mark Stevens, Wave News.
Interesting.